And now the latest scores and highlights from across the River region. This is Evening Edition Sports.
SIU sophomore Sherry Zhang is swimming her way to the NCAA Women's Swimming and Diving Championships this weekend. Zhang finished in second place in both the 1 and 3 meter dives at last week's NCAA Zone C qualifying meet in Ohio. This is not unfamiliar territory for Zhang, as she has competed in the championships last year in her debut season as a Saluki, in which she placed third. The match will begin today and run until Saturday. Man, this upcoming weekend is a busy one in Saluki athletics. The Saluki baseball team will attempt to turn their misfortunes around as they'll go toe-to-toe with interconference foe Wichita State. This will be in a 3-game series at home. There will be a game tomorrow at 6:30, one on Saturday at 2, and then the series will wrap up on Sunday at 1. Meanwhile, both men and women's tennis will also be in action. The women will have a doubleheader at home on Friday against Western Illinois at noon and Western Kentucky at 4. The men will be playing on Saturday at 10 versus Northern Illinois at home. And finally, the softball team will take on Wichita State in a 3-game home series. They will have a doubleheader on Saturday at noon and 2, followed by a game on Sunday, also at noon. The location for the 2022 FIFA soccer tournament has been confirmed. The FIFA World Cup will be held in Qatar after the Executive Committee for FIFA confirmed the final game for December 18th. No time and date has been released for when the tournament would start, but a few proposals have been put in place. FIFA will announce more information about the time and date for every soccer match tomorrow. The March Madness tournament is underway, and so far there's been a few upsets. We start off with Notre Dame taking on Northeastern. The Irish led in the first half with 4 points, then finished off the Huskies with a 69-65 win. Then we have UAB upsetting the number 3 seeded Iowa State. The Ramblers led the Cyclones in the entire game when the Cyclones attempted to make a comeback. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and UAB would shock the nation by defeating Iowa State 60-59. The Chicago Bulls were in action last night at home as they took on the Indiana Pacers. Going into the second quarter, Bulls up by 10. The pass goes to Nikolai Mirotic, and he dribbles, gets past David West, and he gives it to Paul Gasol for the Houdini hat trick. Beautiful play by Nikolai. Next up, we got Joakim Noah giving it to Mike Dunleavy. Oh my God, that was such a beautiful pass and a beautiful layup. Good job, Joakim, the big man with the assist. Next, we up in the fourth quarter. You got Captain Kirk dishing out to Nikolai Mirotic for the reverse layup. Big man with the ball, and the Bulls will go on to win 103-86. You know, as the spotlight brightens on some athletes' careers, they tend to forget about their humble beginnings. That isn't the case with Tennessee Titans linebacker Avery Williamson as he returned to his roots in West Tennessee. In the small town of Trenton, Tennessee, big things are happening. Tennessee Titans AFC South Rookie of the Year linebacker Avery Williamson has returned to the area to sign autographs and take pictures with fans. Avery played high school ball in Milan, Tennessee, and played at the collegiate level at the University of Kentucky. Avery told me that he is excited to be back to see all of his friends and fans.
It's cool to, get back and, see the fans, that watched me in high school, and watch me grow up. I mean, it's really cool to see them come out and support me at this event.
Williams said that he's excited to see familiar faces such as old teachers and former coaches, but the person he is most excited to see are his parents.
I love getting back to see them and spend time with them, and that means the most to me, to see them.
Avery's parents play a huge role in his life off the field, but the credit for his life on the field goes to someone else.
My biggest inspiration was probably my cousins and my brother. They really motivated me and to be better.
Avery plans to come back to do more of these events in the future.
I thought it'd be a good idea just to come back and do my first autograph signing in my hometown. I did that last month, and so then we just decided to do a couple more around the area. So it's cool to just, I guess, for me to come back and do it. Next year I want to have a camp here, host a camp back here and for the kids and stuff, just to give back.
By welcoming everyone with wide smiles, warm handshakes, and loving greetings.
Hey, good to see you.
It's safe to say that the spotlight hasn't become too bright for this young, aspiring athlete. From Trenton, Tennessee, for River Region Evening Edition, I'm Zach Scruggs. know, it's a beautiful thing seeing professional athletes like this coming back to their roots and showing that they haven't forgot about, where they came from and where it all started.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot with professional athletes going back to their hometown.
No, you don't. I mean, you see, some charity cases and everything where Andre Johnson, during Christmas time, he lets kids fill up entire shopping carts within a minute, and then he'll spend $100,000. So, I mean, still, something like this means a lot to a town that's only got 3,000 people in it.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Thank you, Zach. You're welcome.